Hello, it's Coco here, and today we're talking about righteousness. So, through these series with righteousness, the thing that has really stood out to me is what a confidence being righteous is, or knowing your righteousness and right standing with God. I think for me, like, the whole knowing your identity and fully embracing that, I feel like that's when you really understand what righteousness and who you are, and it brings this boldness and this confidence when you fully embrace it. And for me, like, I guess recently I've been emboldened by realizing who I am in Christ and knowing my right standing, and I'm not like other people because I am righteous, and not in a way that's to look down on other people, but I'm different, and I don't react the same way like maybe an unbeliever, not even an unbeliever, but a believer who doesn't realize who they are in Christ and know all that God has for them, and know that they're in right standing with God. The great thing about righteousness is that we didn't earn it, so we can't lose it. But I feel like if you haven't embraced it, or you don't start to kind of discover who you are and what you have because of your identity in Christ, then it's almost like losing it. Until you fully embrace it and know what it means, you're really not living out the fullness of God. The ability to stand in God's presence free of guilt and condemnation is righteousness. And like I said, to me it's this whole like confidence thing. But you don't know what righteousness is until you discover it, and until you really look in the Word and see what it is that you have and what you get to receive from being made right with God. You're no longer that fallen man. It's kind of like shedding that, taking off that jacket. But I notice from time to time, like sometimes I put it on and like I do forget who I am. And it's not this like, oh, I'm not a Christian anymore. But you can get so caught up and forget the things that the Word has told us and promised us. And I have to, even now, look for it. Who am I? What is it that I get? Who is it that I am now in Christ? Because it's so easy to just fall back into whatever and be in this rut and feel like you can't get back that right standing with God, but that's not the case. We didn't earn it, so we don't ever lose it. Thank God. That's grace right there. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm kind of rambling because like I don't really know where to go with this, because I feel like I'm still learning and kind of figuring out like who I am and what I'm doing. And right now though, I feel like I'm building the confidence, and that's why I think that's been standing out to me so much, because as a woman, like, I feel confident, and when I wear this crazy like fashionable outfit, in my opinion, I'm confident. And so that's what I want to be when I approach God. I want to boldly approach him, like in 1 John 5:21, not 5:21, verse 14. I'm just gonna read it right now. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. And the only reason I would have that confidence is because I am righteous and I know who I am. And it's still just discovering that, I feel like. As an adult, it's totally different than when you're a kid and your parents telling you this and you're learning that in your kids' class or whatever. But as a grown woman now, I feel like I'm kind of figuring it all out again. Gosh, I don't even know where this went, but thankful for my right standing and right positioning with him, sanctified, set apart. That's what being righteous is. And still getting that confidence under my belt, and that's all I have, really. So please don't show this in class, because then I would lose all that confidence. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Coco's out.